Oh, fuck. That is not good.
This RB was meant to be the heart of the world's fastest shed-built Nissan R34 Skyline. But after sitting for 3 years, untouched, with no oil and no coolant, only one question remains. Is it dead? Well, today, we find out. Before this video, the engine had been sitting in the Skyline, and the Skyline had been sitting outside for a few months. So last night, I pulled the engine out, and now I need to get it onto an engine stand. But before I even think about turning it over, I want to pull the spark plugs out and pour a little bit of oil down the cylinders to lube it up and give it the best chance possible.
Oh, fuck. Anyone thirsty? Well, I really hope that has not gone down to the cylinders.
So before I go any further, I'm going to pull the coil packs out and see how bad it actually is.
So water in cylinder 1, cylinder 4, cylinder 5, and a bit of 6. Obviously not in the actual cylinder, but you know what I mean.
Before I pull the spark plugs, I need to get all of this water out of here, because if any of that drops into the cylinders, that is a problem I do not want to add to my list. Plus, with the plugs out, the engine won't be fighting compression, which should make it easier to turn over. And yes, I'm saying should because I'm staying positive and hoping this thing isn't seized.
So, looking in the cylinders, there doesn't appear to be any rust, which is a good sign. Obviously, there's a bit of carbon build-up on the top of the pistons. But I've put some oil in to hopefully lube it up. Now let's see if it turns. All right, moment of truth. Nope. The fuck? There we go. Oh. Yeah. Nissan. Before I get too overconfident, I want to make sure that any moisture and weather that this engine has been exposed to hasn't gone through and damaged things like valve seats, rings, and any other internal components. So with my trusty leak down tester, I'm going to go through and test every single cylinder and make sure it's still okay. That side looks fine. That's quite clean.
Next minute.
Man, these cams are bone dry. They're barely even oily. That is not good. There's rust there and there on those tappets or hydraulic lifters, and a bit on the camshaft, but it rubs off. I will drown this in oil before I put it back together, but let's do a leak down test. Well, we're off to a good start, so that's awesome. I'm going to take off the manifold so I can get a more accurate hearing as to where the air's coming from and make sure that the valves aren't open, but they can't be because all right, that's better. I had it on the wrong stroke.
That's what she said.
So hopefully that fixes all my problems. It was on the exhaust stroke, on the I'm about to have a fucking stroke. Well, yep, all right, that's better. That's different. Leila has come out to assist voluntarily. All right, let me just get this to top dead center.
A few moments later.
Oops, that's not good. Hook her up.
I'll hook it up.
Yep. and release. Cylinder 2, cylinder 3, cylinder 4, cylinder 5, cylinder 6. That actually went really well. I'm glad my engine is not broken. The next test will be when it's actually on the dyno getting tuned, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Now, put the rocker covers back on to keep it sealed and pull the rest of the engine down all the way to the long block, and then we'll choose the new color. Before I pull the rest of this off, I need to turn it over and check the bottom. Oh, this engine is so heavy, and I get nervous moving it. Oh, shit, here we go. Oh, shit. I wonder how much this weighs. Oh, okay. It's gonna be harder getting it back up. That's what she said!
That's my joke, damn it.
Now, there is rust, but I'm not sure what's already been here. I think that's probably new. Again, it rubs off, but I mean, this hasn't had oil flowing through it for over 2 years, so I can't expect it not to rust, I guess, but fuck. I'm glad that I've pulled this apart when I have and realized this, because now, well, behind the scenes, I'm actually working on a plan to get this thing running very shortly, so, and probably just as well. Anyway, I'll put some oil on this, all over it, just douse it in oil, turn it back over, and then we'll strip it down to the long block. All right, Big Bess. Up you come. Oh, what the f***?
This engine is the last untouched piece from my R34 Skyline. And honestly, it's been through a lot. It spent more of its life sitting, waiting, and not running than it actually has been used. Which is kind of sad, because at one point, this RB2530 was the heart of the whole car. Now, technically, I paid someone to build this engine, and yeah, that does create a bit of cognitive dissonance when I'm standing here trying to build the world's fastest shed-built circuit R34 Skyline. Because, can I really call it shed-built if the engine, the heart of the car, was built by someone else? But at the same time, I don't want to pull this thing apart just for the sake of proving a point. I don't want to create more work for myself. Why would I? I already have more than enough of that. The truth is, I've always wanted to build my own engine, and I think one day I will. But first, not only do I need to get this car back together, I need to get it running. I need to get it moving under its own power again. Because this R34 isn't just mine anymore. It's not just a car I'm building for myself in a shed. This is Halken Skyline, which in English means the people's skyline. And if this engine still has life in it, then my job now is to give it the chance to live again.
All right, any famous last words? Nah. She'll be right. I hope. No. All right, here we go.